Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Dear students, I'm your English teacher, Mr. Tariq Ahmed, and today we're going to deal a very important topic. The name of this very topic is modal auxiliaries. You know, dear students, what modal auxiliaries are. Dear students, that modal auxiliaries are those helping verbs which help to express the mode or manner in which the action is done. And students, you must be familiar that modals are different from other auxiliaries in the way because um, they do not have s forms, they do not have ing forms, they do not have ed forms, or they do not have en forms. For example, if we you know that if we conjugate a certain verb, we can make five forms of a verb, whether the verb is irregular or regular. For example, uh, we will take do. Do, base form is do, and then we will say do, then its s form is does, then its ed form is did, and then its ing form is doing, and then it is en form is done. But we cannot make any form either ing, it, or en form of any model, because they are having a certain kind of rule that we cannot make them. So dear students, that modulus take only the base forms of verbs after them. For example, I can do the work alone. For example, I can do the work. Can, is a model, and it takes the verb do with it. And do is the base form of verb. And he may not come here today. For example, may is the model and come is the base form of verb. Or we can say you must abide by the rules. You must abide by the rules. Abide is the base form of verb, and must is an auxiliary verb. So now we'll see how modals are used. Will is often used for asking questions. For example, will you go to school? In the same way, would is used for requesting. Would you give me a table tennis ball? In the same way, shall is a modal. Its function is also asking. For example, shall I do the work? It is used with the first person pronoun, but sometimes it can use be with sometimes with a second person as well when we talk of promise or anything else. So should is also used as a suggestion. You should work hard. Okay. Can is a model that shows ability. For example, he can drive a car. In the same way, could is a model. Its function is ability or casting. For example, he could do the sum, or can you help me to do the sum? May in the same way expresses possibility. It says permission, expresses permission, or sometimes expresses also prayer. For example, his statement, no, he may come here today, that he may come here today, and that it is possible that the person will come here. So may here as a model shows possibility. And may is also used as a what as a model in the beginning of a sentence before the subject. For example, may I come in, or may you live long. So may you live long, and here it becomes a optative sentence, but may is a model. Here it denotes prayer. And might also states It also states possibility or suggestion. For example, his statement might be true, that it is possible that his statement might be true. And may, it's the past of might, but might is having also different meaning when we use it as a model. And must shows sanity or obligation. For example, it must be good, you must do this. Or you say you must obey your teachers, and must is shows obligation. We can say in Urdu, अवलिन फ़र्ज, ये अवलिन फ़र्ज दिखाता है, we must obey your teachers. So obligation, must shows the obligation. And same is the case with must not. Must not is also a must not is also a model. It denotes or it expresses prohibition. For example, you must not run in the sun. Okay. Or you must not mix with bad people. You must not run in the rain. So these are the examples that shows us how we can use must not. So need is also a model that is used for necessity. For example, he needs to go there. Okay. Same is the case. Need not, dare not, and ought is a very important model. It also often comes during examination. So moral means moral obligation, से हम अखलाकी फ़र्ज़ बोलते हैं, ये हमें वही बता दें. For example, we ought to love our neighbors, यानी हम पर अवलीन फ़र्ज़ बनता है कि हम अपने जो हमारे ये हैं रिश्तेदार हैं, यानी हमारी हमसाया है, हमें उनके साथ बेहतरीन और अच्छा सलूक करना चाहिए. सो या जो ऑट है, ये हमें कभी सजेशन भी दिखाता है. फॉर एग्जांपल, दिस इज़ रियली गुड फिल्म, यू ऑट टू सी इट, यानी ये एक अच्छी फिल्म है, आपको चाहिए कि आप इसे देखें. यानी आप पर इखलाकी फ़र्ज़ बनता है, यू कैन सी इट. यानी फिर उसके बाद है यूज़ टू एक मॉडल है, ये हैबिट दिखाता है. फॉर एग्ज़ाम्पल, ही यूज़ टू वॉक अर्ली इन द मॉर्निंग, वो सुबह टहला करता था, यानी उसकी आदत थी वो सुबह टहला करता. तो यूज़ टू जो है ये एक मॉडल है. So in the same way we can say there are a few other examples. For example, the boy can write a poem. I have already told you मॉडल के साथ हमें बेस फॉर्म ऑफ वर्ब आता है. फॉर एग्जांपल, ही कैन राइट जो है ये बेस फॉर्म ऑफ वर्ब है. ओके.